has happened. The great bell has struck 13, an hour forbidden by every rule, every tradition, every law of nature itself. A mysterious intruder, small in stature, yet enormous in audacity, has seized the town's clock and turned the valley into a symphony of chaos. Cats scream, pigs charge, clocks ring frantically, and every familiar rhythm of life collapses into pandemonium. Stay with me, for what you are about to witness is the tale of a town's order shattered, of courage tested, and of a clock that dared to defy time itself. Thank you for joining this journey, and remember, in Vondervotteimittiss, even a single second out of place can awaken the most terrifying of devils. Nestled in a secluded valley, untouched by wandering travelers, lay the curious town of Vondervotteimittiss, a place of precision and peculiar pride. Its inhabitants measure their lives by cabbages, clocks, and carefully tended gardens. Every house mirrored the next, their interiors and exteriors a symphony of order. Black chairs with curved legs, tiled floors, porcelain figures, and mantels adorned with clock and cabbage carvings. The townspeople cherished this uniformity, believing that nothing beyond the valley's low hills deserved notice or effort. Yet, tranquility in Vondervotteimittiss was a delicate veil, easily torn. The heart of the town was its bell tower, where a magnificent clock with 7 faces dictated the rhythm of life. Its chimes, synchronized with sundials and household clocks, were the soul of the valley. The bell ringer, a stout, elderly man, held a position of unmatched respect, his only task to maintain perfect order. One fateful day, as the sun neared its zenith, an intruder appeared, a tiny, foreign boy with an oversized hat and a colossal violin under his arm. He descended the eastern hill, skipping and pirouetting with careless abandon, seemingly oblivious to rhythm, propriety, or the laws of time. His presence unsettled the villagers instantly. The bell, the animals, even the inanimate furniture responded to his chaotic energy. At precisely 5 minutes to 12, the boy leapt upon the bell tower. With devilish audacity, he seized control of the great clock, his teeth gripping the rope, while his violin bow summoned a discordant symphony. Cats screeched from rooftops, pigs charged through the gardens, miniature clocks atop tails and mantels rang frantically, and smoke from hearths filled the air. Even the cabbages seemed to quiver under the assault. Inside each home, the chaos was mirrored. The matron, a small, stout, elderly woman adorned with colorful ribbons, frantically stirred boiling pots of cabbage and pork. Her eyes, wide with alarm, darted between the cacophony outside and the havoc inside, as if to reconcile the impossible. The young boys in the gardens mimicked the bell's irregular chimes with their miniature clocks, a futile attempt to restore order, only adding to the growing pandemonium. As the clock struck 13, a blasphemous hour never witnessed before, the town collectively gasped. The elders' pipes fell from their mouths, their leather chairs quivering with shock. Pigs bellowed, cats hissed, clocks rattled, and the valley became a living orchestra of disorder. The bell ringer, overwhelmed, lay prone beneath the boy, helpless against his audacity. Yet his training and devotion allowed him to resist subtly, creating the first glimmer of hope that order could yet return. The townspeople realized action was necessary. The stout elders, guided by centuries of ritual and respect for temporal propriety, ascended the bell tower. Each step, each deliberate movement symbolized defiance against chaos itself. The intruder, agile and unrelenting, danced atop the bell ringer, manipulating ropes and violin with unhinged precision. It was a duel between order and anarchy, each note, every pull of the rope, stretching seconds into moments of suspense. Finally, with courage, coordination, and sheer determination, the elders intervened. The boy's oversized hat was wrested from his head, the violin toppled, and the bell ringer regained control of the great clock. The bell struck 12, the familiar rightful hour, its resonance washing over the valley like a cleansing wave. Animals calmed, miniature clocks ceased their frantic ringing, cabbages settled, and the thick smoke lifted. The town, though shaken, exhaled as if awakened from a nightmare. In the aftermath, Vondervotteimittiss returned to its rhythm. Houses resumed their mirrored perfection. Gardens stood neatly arranged, and the villagers, once again devoted to their cabbages and clocks, felt the reassuring weight of order restored. The intruder had vanished, leaving only echoes of chaos and the memory of a 13th hour that dared defy their world. Yet the lesson endured, even in a town as meticulously ordered as Vondervotteimittiss. The smallest force, if audacious enough, could disrupt the harmony of generations. Courage, unity, and devotion to tradition were required to reclaim it. The villagers would recount the tale for years. The audacious boy, the 13 strikes, the screeching cats, the rampaging pigs, and the mystical bell that reminded them that even the smallest aberration could awaken the most terrifying of forces. Vondervotteimittiss, ever proud of its precise rhythm, continued to cherish its cabbages and clocks. The bell rang with unwavering fidelity, the hearths burned steadily, and the gardens flourished